So I caught a little bit of the intro video, and I don't know what it is about the PS2 era, like demo screens, showing way too much on a lot of these PS2 horror games. Because I was just kind of catching a glimpse while it was going, and it was like, it seemed like end game stuff was going on. Back hates carrots. This is well known. This is well known. I'm glad we already got 2 likes on the late stream. I guess that just shows maybe my audience is all night owls. Iori Yamashita, you made it! You made it to the stream. I'm proud of you. You were the one who gave me the idea to do this. To do a late stream, because I kept seeing your comments. So here we are. Now, try not to get too disappointed by my gameplay. We'll see. Oh yeah, so it's been a couple days since I played this, but we dropped our camera and our flashlight. The flashlight part's kind of funny because it doesn't seem like it matters that much. There was this one building that whenever you go inside of it, your flashlight doesn't work. And to me, the lighting was just fine still, so I feel like that doesn't matter too much. But, maybe it'll come into play here, since our flashlight is now completely missing. Just gonna look around this room a little more. Wait, what was that? Legs of a doll. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here. Okay, guess we're going this way. Alright, you have to black and white. Hang on a second. I'm pretty sure black and white. Oh, I didn't even realize I went back into the same room I just came out of. Black and white, I think that means there's an invincible ghost that you have to run away from, because we ran into that once before. So let's... safely. There we go.
I kept waiting.
So, we don't want to stick around too long. Interestingly, this... Oh, I don't have a camera anyways. There's blue in this direction, but I don't even have a camera. Okay, that's shit. Crap. The camera angles are killing me. They might literally kill me. We'll see. I might have just dead-ended myself. I can't even analyze this closet right now. We probably have to come back through these rooms when we get our camera back. The blue is a good ghost. Okay. I think it's usually like a non-threatening ghost, right? Or it's like an object or like a memory. What does black and yellow mean? That is a bumblebee, I believe. Well, we reached another safe spot. So far, so good. How's everyone doing on their middle of the week hump day? Friday is just a little bit closer. Everyone likes a Friday. I may not actually be home on Friday. Whoa, they're actually Xing out doors. Why are they doing this right now? But usually they never do that. That was one of the complaints I had about the map earlier. Is that they don't X out doors that you can't go through. Cooking, but now you're watching this. You must be in a different time zone. Oh, or you just stay up late. Your schedule is just maybe you're up later. Whoa, this room is... I guess we'll check it out. So yeah, maybe we want to go towards the blue. Okay, more health. Of course, the health won't matter if an invincible ghost touches us and we die instantly. 9:40 p.m. Oh, so we actually have the same time zone. We both have the West Coast time. Gotcha. See, I'm used to a lot of my viewers being East Coast for some reason, just coincidentally. So a lot of people, this is like past midnight for them already. For some reason, I'm having extra butter popcorn with butter flavor seasoning, whatever butter flavoring even means. Good question. I saw Tsuki's sister in the corridor. By the way, this game loves giving you texts in like backwards order, so you'll get like number 3, and then you'll get number 2, and you'll get number 1, or you'll get 3 and 1 and 2. She is usually frightened of strangers and runs away and hides, but today was different. It seemed like she wanted to tell me something, but she ran away without saying a word. Maybe Itsuki left a message with her. Okay, green diary. SoCal, Imperial Valley. I am also in SoCal. Funny coincidence. It's so funny, this whole time I was seeing your comments and I was like, man, I wonder what their time zone is, because they keep, unfortunately, missing the stream. See, there's like a figment over there, but I can't take a picture of it. It's held shut by a powerful force. So, oh, the powerful... that's the only time it will X the doors. I've now realized. If you try a door and there's a powerful force, that's the only time it will red X the doors. Which is funny because in other games, like Silent Hill, usually a red X means you will never go through that door. It is completely blocked. But in this case, it's just saying that there is an obstruction that you should be able to get rid of in one way or another. There's a bunch of doors here I haven't tried yet, apparently. This one opened. Apparently, fuck. Apparently it's powerful, supernatural. There's a sword displayed. When you try lifting it, you find it's really heavy. Who could swing this thing? A knight? Or a samurai? A lot of good film will do us if we don't have our camera. Old bowls and teacups. Crimson Diary 4. Because of Yae, Itsuki has been taken away somewhere. How come? Itsuki did nothing to her. It's all her fault for running away. So basically, this village has had this tradition of sacrificing. You get a pair of twins for this ritual, and I think one twin is sacrificed, and the other, like, they're turned into a crimson butterfly, and the other one stays behind. I believe. And it's something that's been done countless times in this village over history. There's some cushions and damp bedding put away in the closet. Damp bedding. Kind of gross. And I think one of the times it went wrong because one of the sisters abandoned the ritual. And in the modern day, we happen to be twins. Our player character, Mio, and her sister, and they stumbled upon the village, and our sister got possessed by the spirit of one of the twins from the past, I believe. Well, she gets possessed on and off. And that's basically the story so far. There's like little bits of lore we've been getting about the past twins and stuff, but other than that, there's a new film reel. I'm not sure what those do yet. Maybe if you find all of them, you get something. I mean, you can play the film reel, but it's just a tiny little clip that doesn't seem to really do much. Did I even check out all the rooms? Yeah, it looks like I did. There's something... Old sandals. Okay. It's just the PS2 graphics. I thought there was like a waviness happening in the foreground because of a ghost, but I think it was just... Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. A little scarier now that we don't have our camera. We just have to avoid them now. Is that it? Is there nothing else in this room? Looks like it. Should I have tried to go through that door? Maybe I should have tried to go through that door. It looks like it locked on me, but I don't know. Maybe I should try still. Oh, it's not even letting me. Okay. Yeah, we were just supposed to run away, probably. What's over here? Nothing? Yep, sure is. We dropped the camera and our flashlight at the end of the last stream. So we probably had to go in there to trigger some other type of progression, I'm guessing. Oh, there's more ghosts. Okay. Ow! Ow! Jeez, that's doing a lot of damage. Holy crap. I've never had a ghost do that much damage before. We have tons of healing items, thankfully. So I guess we're just running back now, because where else would we go? The game could be a little tricky when trying to figure out the progression. It's not very obvious. A lot of the times it's just you had to go to a room and then now go back to another room you were in already. So we might have to check out... I mean, it doesn't really seem like... Wait, have I opened this closet over here? Okay, a teacup was rattling. I want to check this closet real quick. I don't know if I ever checked this out. Oh yeah, that's just the damp bedding. I just don't know why that's marked on the map as, like, doors. Anyways, this teacup was rattling just now. But I guess it wasn't. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. It's funny how dramatically slow she opens doors. Like, even if you're literally running for your life because something's trying to come kill us, she just kind of takes her time. She's in no rush. Okay, so let me see here. I don't think I've been up these stairs yet. I've also not been down this way, but that's the corridor with the black and white ghosts that will try to murder me. We should save. Are you familiar with this game, Iori? I don't think we've been up here yet. Cutscene? Cutscene. Hey look, it's our sister.
Mayu.
Hey, she's actually coming to us. Oh, this again. So that will insta-kill us, I'm pretty sure. So... Whoa, 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 wait, where am I going? Crap. The camera threw me up. I didn't even... I didn't even interact with that door. The game saved me, basically. It automatically had me go in there. We're still in danger, though. It's still black and white. Everyone knows black and white means danger. She's gonna come through the freaking door right now, isn't she? Or maybe not. What's so funny? So the last time you played this was 15 years ago, wow. This is my first time playing. It says there's another door in here. Oh, there is. I just... Would this not lead to the same place? Wait. Oh, now what's happening?
Please open the door.
What, so you can insta-kill me? I don't think so.
Please. Mayu? Come on, Mew. Open the door.
Should I trust her? I don't know, guys. It's still black and white in here. What would you do if you found a creature someone insisted was called a scunch? Scunch, huh? Is that like a crunchy skunk? I mean, I actually don't feel like this game has a ton of jump scares. Polonia. At least not like cheap, instant in your face type jump scares. It's just kind of like scary stuff in general. I think we have to open that door. Oh, hang on. What's this? A key! Polonia key. There's a doll with the red cord tied to it on the shelf. The kimono looks exactly like the one the spirit you just saw wearing. Welp!
Why did you leave me back then?
Uh-oh. Okay, we can only look at the doll. If she's in that door, we're done for. Oh, nope, we're fine. Crap! Oh! Holy crap, that would have been an insta-kill. Oh, I guess some of the cutscenes, yeah. When I think of jump scares, in games, I usually think of during gameplay. Better hide.
She is gone.
Says you. Uh-oh. We scunched the floor and they hurt us, probably. We're just in a closet. So, I guess we want to just run around to the right and immediately go through that door. You know what's one of the things that gets me the most in horror games is when a really bad they put you in a really bad situation in the cutscene, like you're surrounded by a scary enemy, and then it goes to gameplay. That's still one of the biggest memories I have when I played Code Veronica for the first time. And there's this whole cutscene where 3 zombies rise from the ground around you and start surrounding you and getting really close to you, and then it just puts you into the gameplay and you're surrounded. And I literally still feel like you have to get bitten at least once. Like I could never like avoid the zombies on that part. I have to get bit at least once. And all you have is a knife if you found it. But you could have missed that. It's really effective. It's really mean, but it is really effective. There's a single doll standing on the mechanical device on the shelf. There are 2 buttons on the device. Maybe it works just like the other device you saw. So I need to find a doll. So I need to go back in that room that that doll was in, maybe. I'd be too busy thinking about how I wouldn't have gotten into that situation if I were in control of the character. It wasn't really her fault, because it's I mean, I really like the setting and situation in Code Veronica. I still think it's one of those games that could really benefit from a remake. Because it's like you're on a prison island, and while you were in prison, well, it was already happening, but while you were in prison, like, the zombies completely took over and have infested the island. And you're being let out of jail by one of the guards because he's like, we're all screwed. There's freaking no reason to keep you here. And you step outside of the cell, the holding area, and you go outside, and it basically just kind of happens to her. It's not like she was stupid and went to a place she shouldn't have. Well, you could argue she should have never went to the prison island, but you know, that was her mission. Which buttons will you press? Oh, it's just like, I swear if she's... There we go. Booyah! We did a puzzle just like this with life-sized dolls. Human-sized dolls. In another room. Do I go through the door? No? Yeah, I'm not gonna stay for that. Hell no. Oh! I know where we are. We finally opened that door. And you know what? I wasn't even gonna bother with that film reel we found. But we literally just ran over to where you can play the film reel, so I might as well do that now. It might be downstairs. The map might say. One good thing I do like about the map is it actually names each room. I think it's in the down floor. Although I do not like how it doesn't, like, layer the floors on top of each other in a way that makes immediate sense. But okay, I think I know. I think it's down here. Still here, but cooking for fam. No worries, no problem. You do your cooking. I like to listen to stuff while I'm cooking. I usually put some music on and on my phone and my earphones. I think we just picked up Rail 5. How many do we have now? We have 1, 3, 4, 5, 7. I don't even remember picking up this many. Might as well play. Let's see. It probably makes like a coherent story if you watch them all. There's a well, and then it turns and it looks at a big garage door. This just reminds me of The Ring. We'll try 3, the next one. I've seen this one. It's a bunch of, like, priests having a priest party. There's some, is that a sacrifice? There's something up there. That's weird. I thought that the twins were the only things involved with sacrifice. This game's vibes are very The Ring and Ju-on era. It is, because they're literally one of the ghosts. Wait, was that this game? Wait a sec. No, I'm thinking of Silent Hill 4. There was a ghost that was just like The Ring. But I think there was a ghost in here that was similar to The Ring, too. Oops, I meant to swap. Okay, so let's try 4. I don't think we've seen 4 yet. Maybe this is about how one of the twins ran away. And all the villagers chased after to find her, and they're disappointed. Uh-oh. I think it's going wrong because both of the twins weren't there. The ring ghost isn't particularly visually noteworthy. It's just a lady with long black hair, not that uncommon in Japan, I imagine. The Grunge. That's a good Tool song. Yeah, I mean, it's not that it's not noteworthy. It's probably just more that it's more common in Japanese culture, like you're saying. Okay, and then 5. I think that was the one we just picked up. Girl with the flashlight. Could this be the girl who was looking for her land surveyor boyfriend? Because this is like more modern times if she has a flashlight. The tapes being vague and uninformative also match the vibe. Yeah. Yeah, in the ring I was particularly thinking of the videotape. Which I learned recently, apparently on the VHS version of the ring, which we didn't have. As far as I remember, we never had that. It actually played the cursed video at the start of the tape. And the tape would automatically play when you put it in. Usually VHS tapes would have this little auto stop measure, like that you have to press play to start it. And I guess they purposely left that off of the tape. So when you put the tape in, it just automatically starts playing. So that must have been really creepy for people back then. If we had the ring, which we might have, I think it was on DVD. Because that was around the time where everyone was starting to get a DVD player. Or more likely, they had a PS2, which could play DVDs. Or an Xbox. But, that was interesting learning about that. Apparently also a guerrilla marketing tactic they had. This was the first tape we ever got, I think. Where we really didn't know what was going on. The guerrilla marketing tactic is they would go to movie theater parking lots and put the videotapes onto people's windshields that had the cursed video on it, which is no explanation. Which I think stuff like that's really cool. Alright, now we need to figure out where we're supposed to go. My immediate... What the... Okay. My immediate thought is maybe... Oh, I don't think we want to be in here. They're not coming towards us, though. Look, they're just kind of standing there. Maybe they're giving us a hint, like, you can't come this way? Oh, wait a minute! If I go this way... I didn't even think about this. This is how we went down to the cave area where we lost our camera and flashlight. So if we just come back through this way, we should be able to pick it up. Why didn't I think of that to begin with? Must have been a cave-in. That might even be our camera right there in the distance. But he can't kill me instantly. Okay, good. There we go. It doesn't seem to be damaged. Good. Now we actually have a fighting chance here. There's something here they want us to take a picture of. Crushed men. .jpg. I get kind of mad when they don't give me points. It's like, I mean, cool, a JPEG of a crushed man, but where's my camera points? I should change my film to the kind that doesn't, with infinite ammo. Gorilla. No, not that kind of Gorilla Fact. It's like Gorilla Glue. One time I watched The Ring, and when I got home, the TV turned on. It was the alarm. That's scary. I remember that was really scary. I remember that was a scary. That was a really interesting capsule in time. I'm sure they're going to do a remake of the Ring at some point. With modern technology. Because it's like like VHS tapes are just a little too old now. Even freaking DVDs. I can't believe the amount of people who don't have a disk drive nowadays in their computer. That blows my mind. Because disk drives are so useful. Marilla Gorilla. Check out this cursed TikTok I found. It sounds so cringe, but that probably is what they would do. This cursed TikTok, but the catch is for some reason you can't, like, the video can't be embedded anywhere. You have to like go to a specific site to watch it. I guess it would be TikTok. Wasn't that actually... Oh no, I just stole that from the silver case. Kind of. There was, in one of the storylines in the silver case, there's this cursed video, this cursed file rather. It's a cursed computer file, and it can't be destroyed, and it can't be copied. It can only be sent to other people. So you can send it, you can like get rid of it and send it to someone else, but you can't copy it and you can't destroy it. About to say, how come it's not letting me save? The thing is, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to battle her, because the last time we tried to fight a black and white ghost, it was invincible. I guess we'll have to find out. I like Double O's idea. It should be a free Tubi movie that's cursed. That's actually perfect. Did you see that weird movie on Tubi? There's something behind this door. Oh, never mind, it's right in front of it. Oh, that's right, now we can unblock these cursed doors. See, here's the thing. I don't think we could battle the ghost lady because she's black and white. But we can unblock these doors now. Screen horror, as I've seen it called, is its own little budding subgenre. What the heck? There's another film room? This must be one of the missing tapes. One of the missing film reels. It's not letting me take it, though. Oh. I lied. Give me that. So which one was that? Ooh, was it? It was one or two. Let's see. I think it was this one. So we're only missing 6 now, I think. I wonder if these are actually needed for something later, or if it's completely just like lore related. I really like stuck in a room type horror movies. I don't know if it's called that, but it's definitely a type of movie like Cube. Um, even Saw is kind of like that. Even though there's a lot of stuff going on outside as well, but usually you're kind of just in a weird, mysterious place, and you're trying to escape. The platform. Although in the platform, it's not really about escaping, but it's sort of a similar concept. Oh, there's film reel 6. What are the chances? Guess we'll go back and watch it. Apartment 408. If I thinking of the right movie, that was an interesting movie. Maybe this will finally explain everything. Film reel 6. That just looks like a video of the place where we found the film reel. That's not creepy. It's almost like she's coming towards us. Nice. That was actually pretty good. That was a pretty effective horror, especially if she's outside the door right now, which she might be. Oh, 10 Cloverfield Lane. I would think 10 Cloverfield Lane is more of like a minimalist, like a limited set type of horror movie, which I also think is really good. I do like that a lot though. Like minimalist set, like single location type movies are... Whoa, speaking of the ring, I guess I went another way by accident. What? I'm so confused. Didn't we just go out the same door? Am I going crazy? Looks like a well under the broken floor. Let's jump down. Live screen? Oh, 1408. Yeah, that was the movie I was thinking of. But yeah. Like Christmas Elf said, like you're inside the horror slash contraption. So like Cube is like that. There was a movie called like Circle, where there's like a bunch of people wake up and they're all standing in circles. And there's 100 people, and every like few minutes one of them dies, and they have to realize what's happening as they're dying one by one. That's another good example. Funnily enough, Jim Henson made a short film special thing with the very similar concept. It might also just be called like Room or something. I forget what it's called. Jim Henson did some really interesting stuff actually. Like most people know him from the Muppets and from Sesame Street. Which is cool. That stuff's really cool, but he's done a lot of experimental stuff. Film, that's good. The Zero power-up lens, what is that? Raises damage slash blast back. Spirit power required 3. Inflicts heavier damage than normal and enables blast back, even when it's not a shutter chance. Wow, so it's like a stronger version. Uses a lot of spirit power. Raising the level of this effect allows you to inflict increased damage. Dang, so I've been putting all my points into making the other move stronger, but now I have a better one. I received a letter from Mr. Makabe that said I should leave the village and return home before him. Yai and Sai brought the letter here. They told me that outsiders cannot stay because the festival is coming soon. Mr. Makabe has a special permission to see it. That must be the dude who was getting sacrificed in the flashback. Or in one of the clips. I whispered to Ye that I would come for them on the day of the ceremony. Ye tensed for a moment, then acted like she didn't hear and left. It seemed they may really be planning to leave before the ceremony occurs. That means Itsuki must still be somewhere in the village too. Itsuki might be the white-haired boy, but I'm not sure. Because I've heard that name a lot. See what's going on over here. Closet. All the boxes are sealed. You cannot look inside. Sacred water. I know the mysterious, eerie music stopped as soon as we came into the closet. Door's locked, huh? And the music's back. See, like, I really wish the locked doors would get marked, so I know it's not just a door I haven't tried yet. That's one of the things I would definitely, I think, would improve the game a lot. But there's no door right here. Yeah, limited location films are cool too. They've got the remake coming out next year. Better let them know. I feel like that's gotta be an obvious thing at this point, right? Okay, we gotta go backwards. We haven't been battling very many ghosts, surprisingly. Even though we have our camera back. In fact, I don't think I battled a single ghost since I got it back. Okay, so we're back here. There's more doors for us to unlock. Like right here. What? I just take a picture of it. Just how powerful is this force? I guess I didn't. Oh, I didn't have it framed quite right. So I get this must be like the Silent Hill 2 of the series, right? If they decided to remake this one first instead of the first one. What the heck? It's not letting me try the door. What is happening? What? Should I have read what it said? That's weird. It's not even letting me try. I'm confused. Okay, I had to step away and then come back, I guess. Good thing I tried again. They're all over with the remakes. This will be the second remake of 2. Well, that just seems to confirm more that this is, like, apparently the favorite of the series. There isn't anything in the half-open drawer. Really? It looks like there's something shiny in there. Why is the game holding back on me? I can see it. Oh, there we go. Okay. This is like the 3rd or 4th stone mirror I've ran into. These are supposed to heal you automatically if your health drops to 0. Unless you get touched by an insta-kill ghost, then it doesn't work. I've had the same one since the start of the game. And you can only hold one at a time. What looks like a mummy sits on the chest in drawers. Crimson Diary 3. Itsuki told me to hold the key for his room. He said I can't let anyone go in there. He said if his friend comes, to give the key to his friend. I'm so happy that he gave me such an important job. One thing that I don't like about the diaries often coming in backwards order is that it makes it a lot harder for me to follow. Like, I don't even remember what else happened in the Red Diary because it was like part 4. Itsuki's friend came to the house. I got scared, so I hid. I couldn't give him the key. Dang. I guess you could always read through them back forwards, but I don't feel like doing that. Many offerings have been placed on the altar-like shelf. Maybe this room was used for some kind of ritual. It's the ofrenda. There's some old candles and talismans stored in the drawer. Talismans, eh? Ghost horrors are scarier than contraption films. Yeah, I don't think contraption films are usually like the scariest. I just think that they're interesting. I just like the setting a lot. I like the idea of like not knowing what's going on and then slowly, you know, figuring out with the characters, kind of. Male twin. Does that make Hellraiser the most scary? I thought Hellraiser was more like demons, isn't it? I don't think there's much else going on in this room. There's still something in that drawer. Oh, it's the thing I couldn't pick up. Duh. Wait, we came in through this way, didn't we? Yes, I think. Either way. No! No! Oh my god. Oh my god, it crashed. Crap. Oh. When was the last time I saved? Crap, that sucks. What the hell? That never happens. That sucks. And I can't, like, damn it. That's the scariest thing that's happened the whole game. That sucks. Okay, I'll have to just try to rush through. I hope we didn't lose too much progress. Crap. That's why I always save whenever there's a save spot, but I did not expect that to happen. Ah! Okay. Crap, that sucks. Last time we saved was when we barely got our camera and flashlight back. At least one thing is that a lot of the time is spent like reading stuff. So that was a ghost. I just need to quickly go to this area, pick up all the stuff. That is so weird. I've never have the simulation crash like that. Like, we don't have to stop and watch this film. I could just pick it up. Give me that. It's so weird. It just happened out of nowhere. Did I ever go upstairs there? I must have, right? This door's locked. I think, yeah, I remember going upstairs and then it's another, there's like some else and then another locked door. There's probably like a diary or something. Okay, you see how we keep turning around by accident? That's why tank controls are the GOAT, okay? For these kinds of games. Where they're using all these dynamic camera angles. Run through, grab all this stuff. I never even checked out that power up. I had completely forgotten about it, to be honest. They can hardly be called books anymore. Walter causes all the problems. Walter was behind the AWS outage. Okay, so I heard about that, but I wasn't seeing that everywhere. So is that an issue that was like only on the East Coast? There was like all these services. It was basically like the server for a ton of websites, but for the East Coast specifically, right? Hey Davidson, this is your favorite Fatal Frame. So are you excited that they're doing a remake? Or I guess the second remake? The game pulled in Eternal Darkness. Eternal Darkness was like a super cool idea for a game, but it had a lot of problems too. I would have loved to see... That would have been a great game to do a remake of, Eternal Darkness. So I think it was when I had gone into this room when it crashed. So strictly for safety purposes, I think I'm gonna do a save state here. Right, Silicon Knights got dissolved, right? But weren't they gonna try to do a new game? There was like a spiritual successor to Eternal Darkness, and then they couldn't get funding for it or something. Am I remembering that correctly? Okay, what else was in this room? Oh, I think there's just that stone that I can't pick up, because I already have one. Alright. Wait, is there not a door over here? There it is. One of the best hallucinations in Eternal Darkness is when the game, pretty far into the game, it suddenly says, to be continued in Eternal Darkness, the sequel. That was my favorite. That was a really good one. The presence you were feeling in the front of the door is now gone. I think this is a new room. Yeah, I haven't been in here yet. I wish I could remember the subtitle. It was like... Sanity's Requiem is the subtitle of the game, right? Because the fake sequel had its own subtitle, but I can't remember it off the top of my head, but it was pretty good. Sanity's Eternal Darkness 2. Requiem.
It's okay.
Shadow of the Eternals.
I'm sorry.
I don't think that was quite it.
Sorry.
These like temporary camera angles also throw me off sometimes. Alright, let me see what we need to check out up here. Apparently we've been that way. That's probably a door I can unlock. Let's go unlock that real quick. Yep, sure did. I didn't say I wanted to walk through it, I just wanted to unlock it. Mayu's in this room. You try calling to her, but she doesn't answer. There's a bell design on the door. It looks like sleigh bells. Right?
Back, my brother.
Crimson kimono. Points, please. Thank you. Oh, I knew it wasn't Shadow of the Eternals. I thought you were making a joke. Sanity's Redemption. That's funny. Oh wait, that's the door I just unlocked. We don't need to go in there. So over here, there's another door we haven't tried yet. Or maybe I have, and it's just not marked on the map. That's another possibility. Crap, I think I have tried this door. Oh, no, there we go. Eternal Darkness doesn't do much for you? Well, it's a very rough around the edges game. It has a lot of problems, and what was that? The farther you play into the game, the more the issues become apparent. Taskute. Someone look up what taskute means in Japanese, because it says it all over the wall here. I think it says tasuke. Taskute. Tasakute. Wait, is that K? Crap. Oh, that might be K, actually. Tasuke. It says help? I think that's K, actually. It's Tasukete. Sometimes it's hard to read the characters when it's, when they're all distorted like that. This will go... There's still any doors I needed to unlock? Maybe up there. So we'll just go this. I did a review on Eternal Darkness. It was a bit of a shorter review because it was during the 12 days of Jaysmas, where I thought it would just be a brilliant idea if I reviewed 12 games in 12 days. As in 12 days in a row I released a video. So a lot of them were shorter, but some of them were decent length. But and I didn't literally like make every review within those 12 days. I had to start like way ahead of time, of course. I was consumed with my own bout of insanity. You know what's even crazier is I kind of want to do that again. Because even though it was like quite a toll, it was also very satisfying doing all of that. I don't think I would do 12 in a row again. That was a lot. but I would like to do something. You think my Killer 7 video is one of my best ones? Really? I appreciate that, because I feel like I spent so much time. Isn't that video like almost 20 minutes? And I feel like I barely even talk about anything. It feels like such a nothing video for me. Which makes me a little sad because I love Killer 7, but I had to get a video out for it at some point. The 8 Days of Janica. Janica? That's a little more reasonable. 8. That's a whole third less than 12. In a way, yes, but I think it's like the perfect video for people who aren't already familiar with it. Yeah, I guess that's true, because I tried to make it pretty spoiler-free. And I wanted to just say, this is why I love this game, but I want you guys to be able to experience it too. Over here, I haven't been down this hallway completely, so that's probably where we need to go. Because that was the scary black and white hallway. Yeah, I mean, in terms of, like, me just saying, I love this game and this is a lot of the reasons why. There's a couple things I wish I had added in. Like, there's, like, I didn't even really talk in detail about, like, the story and how it's interesting. Like, there's so many layers. The story itself could be its own video, just talking about it. But I guess maybe the idea is, like, if I did do that, it would have required more diving into spoiler territory to, like, properly talk about it. So maybe that's why I didn't do it. Wait a second. Okay, I don't know where to go, so I might just look at the guide. Wait, there's doors over here. Oh! That's where those... Okay, hang on. I was about to look at the guide, but I don't think so, because that's where there was a group of ghosts. So that's probably... Yeah, we probably just have to go there and fight those guys now that I have my camera. This is one of those games, though, where I don't think there's any shame in, like... I literally have no idea what I'm supposed to do, and the game's not really giving me any hints. What name are you trying to worship? Save again while we're here, because we never know. You finished with making your dinner, Iori? I forgot what I was gonna say, but it's funny, sometimes I forget that I did a review on No More Heroes 3, and in that video, I lightly touch on No More Heroes 1 and 2, so they're kind of like mini overviews of both of those games, and I reviewed Travis Strikes Again. Travis Strikes Again is probably one of my favorite reviews, personally, that I've done. I can hear Crybaby Kevin outside my door. Oh, we can workshop the name. Look, I'm all fine with, you know, parodying religion, but we don't want to take it too far. Crybaby Kevin. The part about being excited for No More Heroes and going to the thrift store and being like, whoa, what the hell is this? That whole thing of telling an IRL story as a highlight of the vid. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot because I feel like that's the only thing that that video really has going for it, is that I'm telling my personal experience of how, like, how did I even learn about Killer 7, and a lot of my videos, I feel like they're not the best, most in-depth in terms of reviewing and analyzing. A lot of it is just like, here's my personal experience with the game, this is how I felt about it, and then I'm gonna try to explain why. I think a lot of my videos kind of focus on that. Give me 1 second with this cat. All right. If you like that kind of thing, Davidson, there's a little bit of that in my Clay Fighter video, or specifically the N64 video. Originally I was going to do all the Clay Fighter games in one giant review, but I kept falling behind on the putting it together, so I ended up releasing it in 3 parts. But that one has a little bit of a similar thing going on. Oh crap, I need to change to the film that actually does damage. Oh, wait a second real quick, because we have that new power-up we could use. 0. Which apparently is stronger than Blast. Why don't we try it? Let's give it a shot. We have enough points and orbs to try it out. Let's see if it's really that good. And then we'll equip it. What will we equip it in place of? What is that? Slow? This is stun. No, that's C. We'll replace it in place of that, I guess. Alright. I'd much rather hear a personal experience and why you love it and why people should play instead of just beat-by-beat summary. I appreciate that. Sometimes that is kind of the format of how I start talking about it. I feel like each one of my videos are a little different. Some of them I do kind of go through the game from start to finish, but that is also because I'm explaining my experience with it. Other times I do like a more clean format of like, here's the graphics and here's the music, and it just depends on the game, I guess. And got him. 0 shot. I need to charge up this. At least these guys seem to be pretty simple to fight. Also, I don't think you get hurt by running into them. They have to actually, like, swing an attack on you. That's nice. Wait for it. Turn red. Turn red, sucker. Turn red, sucker. Damn it, I'm trying to get them all in one shot, but not all of them, but like a couple. Here we go. Ah, that didn't do that much damage. Wait a second. I never switched to my... I keep doing this. I'm using the film reel that's unlimited that does like no damage. I'm a dingus. Crap. And you don't get very much points for using that either. I don't know why I keep doing that. See, like now I'm doing way more damage. So what I should do now, since I already goofed that up, is I should go back to the weak film to build up my power, and then I could do the super shots. I need more than that. Come on. That should do it. Yeah, okay. So now we have enough for an actual super shot. And if I do this right, I could get a ton of points. There was that time you said, look at how tightened up the graphics on level 3 are. Yeah. The ghosts in the first Fatal Frame were a thing of nightmares. Really? I'm curious about the first Fatal Frame. I kind of... If it was up to me, I would have started with the first one, because that's just how I am, even if everyone says I shouldn't sometimes. I can't help it. I like starting with the first game in a series, even if it's like not considered to be a good place to start. Come on. Don't spread apart. Closer. Attack. Yes! Ah, I don't know if I got him. Did I get points? I didn't see any points pop up. Maybe you only see the points when you're in camera mode. Look at how tightened up the graphics on level 3 are. It sounds familiar, but it's not off the top of my head. I cried when Jay doesn't understand obscure reference. The Rule of Rose or Blue Stinger are super fascinating games, but both are terrible to play and completely unavailable. So like those are examples of where I think a play-by-play summary makes sense. Yeah. YouTube's making you say words correctly. I can't believe YouTube's bullying you into that. If I don't want to kill that guy, then I can't get super stuff. Oh, whatever, screw it. Go on. Oh, he didn't even die anyways. The film is so weak when you use the unlimited film. It's funny. Oh, hang on. I have... Crap, I didn't mean to do that. Crap. Because triangle's how you go to your menu. I'm telling you, they shouldn't have made triangle the button to do your super attack. There's too many other things that triangle uses that your muscle memory would want you to press. It opens your menu, and it's also how you back out of things. Oh, crap. I didn't think he would hit me from there. I could have killed these guys a lot faster, but I'm trying to get, like, points off of these guys, because I haven't been doing a good job about that. So sorry this is taking so long. This guy might die from this, but I don't think so. Yep, he's good. Okay, do we have enough? Yes, we do. Okay, so close. Okay. Now, get out the real film. I can even get out stronger film. You know what? Screw it. Let's do that. I don't have many chances for a bunch of points right now. Come on. Do an attack. Don't split it from each other. Get closer. There we go. Now attack. Attack, damn you. They're going behind a wall. Okay. These guys suck. Attack better. But now the other guy's gonna come from behind. Where is the other guy? Did he die? I guess he died. Oh no, he's over there. I didn't even see him. Attack now. Attack, damn you. Come on. Damn it, I don't know if I did it. I did, but I didn't even get to see like how many points I got. Because you only see how many points you get while you're looking through the camera lens, apparently. Alright, I'm just gonna finish these guys off, sorry. Hopefully I've been getting points off of them, so it's not for nothing. Yeah, some games you do need to kind of take extra time to explain step by step, because like you said, they're just weird. For sure. I can't even really tell if this new power-up I got is that good. I haven't been able to, like, see it properly. He's dead. Yeah, I'm just gonna use... Crap! I pressed R1. I meant to press L1. Wait, so this uses 2... I'm gonna use my normal blast that's powered up and see if that gets me more points. So when this turns red... Ah, I think I missed. Oh no, I got him, and it was a fatal frame. So that should have given me a bunch of points. 106 damage. He's not dead yet? Or is he vanishing slowly? Oh, there he goes. Alright, let me see if I got a lot of points for all that. I did! Okay, it wasn't for nothing. In fact, I can upgrade my range now. I can max my range out. I bet you if I upgrade that other blast more, it's really strong, but right now my normal blast is upgraded so much, it's just better still. I think the way you format it mostly boils down if you're actually recommending to the audience to go out and play it on their own. Or if the video is meant to act as a way to experience it, because actually obtaining or playing it is too cumbersome. Yeah. Some games I literally am just, here's my full experience of the game from start to end. It's usually shorter games I do that with. Like if I'm playing like an old NES game that only takes like maybe an hour or two to beat, that's the type of game where I will just run through the whole game and say, this is my experience with the game, and this is... Here's my tips and tricks for what I did, and here's how I felt about, you know, the different parts of the game. So I guess we'll try to upgrade this next. But my blast is already so good, and I haven't even maxed it out yet. So I don't even know. Maybe... We'll see. Anyways. Oh! This wasn't even progression! I came all the way here because I thought I had to fight those guys for progression. Well, it might be, but it's not in this direction. Maybe you had to take those guys out, and now I can go somewhere else. Oh, I never even been over here. Another stone mirror that I can't pick up. Oh joy. That makes sense. Most viewers are not going to go and play that NES game. Right. I mean, my first review I ever did was an obscure NES game called Kickmaster, which is actually one of the rarest NES games that I own. That was the reason why what inspired me to do a video. I've always wanted to do game reviews for a while before my first one came out. But I guess I finally had the equipment to do it, and then I was like, what am I going to do it on? And then I had recently gotten and played that game for the first time, and I was like, I've never heard of this NES game, and it's interesting. So why not? I'm gonna look up where I'm supposed to go, because otherwise I'm just gonna be wandering for a while. Let's see. Pick up your camera and flashlight. Green Diary 3. Okay, we found Mayu. The door is locked. You will have to find the key. Once you have checked the door, a crimson kimono girl will appear. She's carrying the bell key. Oh! One strange thing I noticed is people claim you have to fight her 5 times before you can get the key. During my first game I did fight her 5 times, but in my second game I only fought her 4 times. It's strange. Is it a bug? What? Crap. Okay, so I need to go back to wherever we found Mayu. Apparently we were supposed to follow that girl. Kickmaster is $120 now, really? I remember it was like $50 back when I first checked, and I was like, wow, that's a lot for a random NES game. And I just happened to stumble upon it myself. I didn't know anything about it before I played it. Um. Okay, so I need to figure out. I think it was on the second floor. Oh my god. This game is so weird. Like, sometimes I will literally be trying to change my direction, but she keeps running the same direction. I think the problem is, if you don't make a drastic enough turn, even though, like, you're turning just enough that it should perfectly turn you the way you want to go, it will assume that you want to keep running the same way, even if the camera has shifted. I think the two most expensive games that I have are Silent Hill 3, which is $270, wow, and Pokemon Emerald, which is $235. That's crazy. What's really crazy is when a really popular, really well-selling game is worth a lot of money. Because it's like Kickmaster's a rare game because it was released at the end of the NES's lifetime. I think it came out in like 1990 or 91. The Super Nintendo was already out in Japan at that point. Was I supposed to go this way? I could have sworn this is where that lady showed up. Maybe I need to look at my sister again. Nope, it's not even giving me the option to. This guide kind of sucks because it assumes that you've been following it step by step, because it's like, now follow that girl, and it's like, bro, what room is it? Tell me the room. Okay, we haven't been in here apparently. More film. I hear the bell. Crap, I just skipped through stuff. Itsuki gave me a bell. My eyes are not too good. The bell will tell him if I go near a dangerous place. Itsuki said he'll always come when he hears the bell. He even said I am hiding and crying. He will find me. Twins and girl. An old photo was stuck in the diary. You put twins and girl photo in your file. What's some of the most rare or valuable games that I own? So I know there's Kickmaster's one of them. I don't think there's any NES games that are like super valuable that I have. I'd have to look into it. There's some that are like decent value. Like I have like Mega Man 2, Contra, like those games are all like $20+ I think. I think she's in this area somewhere. You can hear the bell ringing. I just don't know where. Did I go the right way? I'm gonna read this guide again. Because it says, pick up Spirit Orb, Type 0 film. Wait. Twins and girl, examine the shelf. Go down and check the sliding door under the room. Ah, okay. See? I almost completely missed it. So there's a sliding door under where I just was. Okay, you can hear it. Here. So she must be in here. It said there's an object on the shelf, but nothing else. There's an object on the shelf. Okay, should I pick it up? No other detail. Ooh, Type 90 film. The Silent Hill's inflated prices, I think, is mostly a result of 1, bad emulation, 2, no good modern ports, 3, the series had a massive resurgence with Silent Hill 2 Remake and Silent Hill F. Yeah, that makes sense. I played Silent Hill 1 on an actual PS1 copy, because I played it at my friend's years ago during summer vacation. I still remember when I first beat Silent Hill 1, we stood up all night, and it was literally the sun was coming up when I was finishing it. But the second time I played it on stream, I did simulate it because it's just, that was the most feasible. I met Ye and Sei. The ceremony master says they will be the shrine maidens in the next ceremony. I asked them about Mitsuki, but they wouldn't answer. The last letter from Mitsuki said to come for Sei and Ye on the day of the ceremony. I wonder if he was trying to help Ye and Sei escape from the village. I wish these files were more interesting. It's just every time it's just 2 twins in the ceremony, 2 twins in the ceremony, 2 twins in the ceremony. I don't know what it is, but like, it's been at least 10 years since I last came here with my father. The village still looks exactly the same. Coming here when I was a boy was what made me want to become a folklorist. I wonder how Itsuki and Mitsuki are doing. The letter Itsuki sent worries me. I asked around and was told that Itsuki and Mitsuki died of an illness. There was no mention of anything like this in the letters we exchanged. I looked through Itsuki's writings. His family were covering it up, but I found that he was looking for a way out of the village. Since he was a little boy, he was always afraid of some sort of ceremony. I wonder if he ran away from the village. If not, then he has to be here somewhere. The dog ending. I would have liked to get the dog. I would have liked to get the joke ending in Silent Hill, in any of the Silent Hills, but I think you have to beat the game at least once to get any of the joke endings, which I guess is fair, but I don't know. If you like really went out of your way. Where the heck is this bell lady at? I thought we were supposed to fight her. Maybe in this little room? Spirit orb. Countless dolls scattered. Every one of them is missing parts. Silent Hill 2 Enhanced exists, and 3 is in the works but not done. Well, I wonder if they're gonna bother with that, since they're probably gonna want to remake it now, right? That reminds me that Twin Snakes on the GameCube is probably one of my most rare / valuable games. I don't know that it's like super rare, but it is one of the pricier GameCube games. Where the heck am I supposed to go? Maybe up this way? What else do I have? Oh, Conker's Bad Fur Day for the N64. Which my friend actually gave to me years ago. That's, pretty pricey. Wait, the bridge again? Oh, sometimes it looks like you've never been through a door, but it just leads outside. What? It only opens from one side? Oh, come on. I was about to say, well, that's a mild inconvenience that you don't realize that it's leading to the outside because it looks like the same as a doorway you've not been in yet. But actually, that's more of a mild inconvenience because now I literally have to go all the way around again. That sucks. Wait, do I go this way? I think so. Does Dark Souls do this? See, this is why I don't like Dark Souls. That was actually one of the minor issues I had with, there was that really cool, it was kind of Metroidvania-esque. Back, what was the name of that game where you jump from place to place? Like, the movement is you have to literally just leap from wall to wall. I forget the name of it. It's like Starts with a D, I think. You gonna do something crazy or what? I hope you don't kill me in one hit, because you look really suspicious the way you're slowly coming towards me. No, you didn't. Good. Alright, let's try that again. Crap! It was red for a second and oh! It was fatal framed. Okay, cool. Combo. Crap. I almost got a 3-hit combo there. Ah, I pressed it too soon. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Dondura, yeah. That was a really cool game with a really unique playstyle. But the main thing that that just kind of bugged me that I didn't like was it's already a Metroidvania, which I already have problems with getting lost in those types of games. But there was a lot of moments in that game where if you go the wrong way, you're not allowed to turn around and you have to go this super long roundabout way to get back to where you were going. That was pretty annoying. But other than that, it was a pretty cool game. Named after the real-life Brazilian freedom fighter. Right. I know there was a lot of references to, like, Brazilian culture and, like, artists and stuff, I think, right? Where the heck is this bell lady at? I'm trying to read about where to find her. I don't get it. It just said where you found the twin girl photo, just go under that and then the sliding door and then there she is. But for some reason, I could not find her there. Unless I like went through the wrong door. What's another valuable or rare game that I own? I have some Dreamcast games. I feel like Dreamcast games in general, you probably don't come by those every day. I have Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for Dreamcast with the case and manual and everything. What else? Oh, we want to go up those stairs. I think I have Shenmue. Yeah, I have Shenmue on Dreamcast. Don't I? But but I never remember playing Shenmue though, so maybe I don't have Shenmue. Maybe I had another Dreamcast game that advertised Shenmue, and that's what I'm thinking of. No, yeah, I don't have Shenmue. Half my Dreamcast games are just blank discs, though. Is the E silent in it's just Shenmue? Is it because it's like, is it like Chinese? That's funny that it's only $30 because doesn't it come with like 3 or 4 discs or something? Yes, Fack, I think you're right. There she is. About time. I think you're right. I tried playing it. It was the official Steam version of the game, but it kept crashing. I think you're right. Whoa. Direct. I guess I should just take the pic. Oh, wait, there he goes. Oh, it's all dark now. Oh, did I get her? Hell yeah. I should have did some blasts, some big blasts though for more points, but apparently we're gonna run into her a few times. We have to find her. Shenmue sold pretty well. Well, yeah, but sometimes games that sold well, they still are pricey for some reason. I mean, come on, Pokemon Emerald, how much did that sell? You got a Sega and a PS2, Yuri? Yeah, it's funny because PlayStation 2 was one of those consoles that I didn't have growing up, and that was one of the most consoles that kids did have. So I've only been just catching up on a lot of PS2 games like the past few years. A lot of games that I'm finally playing. This sucks. You literally have to go around and find her. I bet you she's mostly in closets though, so maybe that'll help us narrow it down. So if there's like closets nearby. Is this just a locked door? Yep. It sold 3 copies. People said I already have green. What do I need an emerald for? True. That's what's funny that like the Chaos Emeralds are called that. Was that like a translation thing? Or did they just like the word emerald? Oh, emeralds are a stone. So emeralds aren't always green? Because when I hear emerald, I think green. Whoops. But aren't like a lot of the Pokemon games expensive? Like pretty much all of them, like physical cartridges. Because I remember, I think Mike was showing me like all the Pokemon games he had on DS, and apparently they are all pretty worth a decent amount of money. What the heck? That just opened. There's a beautiful picture. That's funny. Did it just open for no reason? Fatal frame in his house. Yup. Yep. Right. This is a closet, I think. She's gotta be in here. She was not. Ah, don't tell me you have to like find her in one place and then she runs to another place. That would really suck. Let me see what this guide says. Once you reach the doll room, get into the closet where you hid from the bloody kimono girl. Okay. Well, I think I know where that is at least, so we'll just go there. Where is this? Well, there's another closet over here, so I'm just gonna check it. Since we're already over here. It's funny because I feel like Pokemon games are some of the most emulation supported games out there, if I'm not mistaken. I'm stupid. This isn't... It looks like a closet because most of the closets in this game are 2 blue lines, but that's not a closet. She might be over here. She's not over here. Crap. Has Pokemon ever done like a Pokemon? Has Nintendo / Game Freak or whatever ever done a Pokemon collection before? Hmm. Oh, that's a closet, I think. Something must be jamming it from the inside. Well. It's interesting how some things can be so numerous that even though they're really popular, they're not expensive. But then in other cases, I think sometimes people don't realize how common something is, and so they're willing to pay more to get it, and then that probably drives the price up more than it would otherwise. Like Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt, the combo cart specifically, that is like one of the most common games ever made. Like I could go for a walk outside right now and I'd probably, like, at least one of them would be stuck on my shoe by the end of the walk. But you had people at like swap meets and stuff like trying to sell that thing for like way too much. Like they're already overpricing their other NES games, and then they're trying to sell that one for like the same overprice too, and it's like, bro, this ain't it. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where... Oh, I could just check on the map. Doll room. Where's doll room at? Doll room, doll. Not this way. Projector room. Was it upstairs? It must have been upstairs. Okay, so we have to go up these stairs, I guess. Okay, so get to the end of the right, all the way to the end, up the stairs. That's where I just came from, I think. I thought they redid a lot of the older games. Wasn't that like a common thing they did? Like they would redo it and it would be like Super Edition. No, I wouldn't say double packs is the same as a... I think a collection is kind of more like a dedicated... like... a game that contains the other games. Like Mega Man Collection has custom... Wow, I was looking for doll room and instead it's... tatami, raised tatami room. Row of tatami rooms E. Row of tatami rooms N. Like, these are the worst named things. I'm never, like... Come on now. Okay. Yeah, Mega Man Collection had an awesome, was an awesome collection where it had Mega Man 1 through 8, and and you could unlock the Mega Man arcade games, Power Battles 1 and 2. It had a custom, like, menu for everything where you, like, run around and, like, pick which game you want to play. That was cool. Really, really cool collection. It was like... It's making the noises again. Did I have to go up there first? And now she'll be down here somewhere? Oh! This was a... Okay, this is what I missed, apparently. I didn't realize this was anything. That might be scary if I hadn't already battled her in another room. Come on. Do a big scream, you know you wanna. Come on. You didn't do your big scream. Big scream. Scream for the camera. Ah, oh, crap. Oh, I got her. Apparently. Holy crap, that did a lot of damage. But how much points did I get? I keep missing the point counter for some reason. There we go. 2,300 points, not bad. How many points do I have, for that matter? $17,000. I think I'm gonna save up and just upgrade my blast again, so I need 30,000 for that, and then we'll start upgrading the Zero and see if that gets any better. I've never played Siren. Someone was talking about that to me recently. Both inside and outside are pitch black. Nobody's in the house, but I feel a presence. Itsuki, help me. I'm so scared I can't get out of the closet. Help me, Itsuki. All I gotta do is give it a little push. Okay, okay, so now we need to go to the doll room, apparently. Which I think it's over here. I think it's in this general direction. Hopefully we're right. It crashed! Oh, come on! What the heck? What the heck, game? What is happening right now? Oh. Come on. Am I gonna have to just save state every time something, like some progress is made? That is so weird. I usually never have that problem, and now it's like second time tonight. What I want to do, I want to play that PS2 game where you use your microphone. Where you use your microphone. At least I think we're right where I need to be. I think. God, I hope I saved after I fought her the first time. I'm pretty sure every time I run into the save place I save, but I don't know if I... Yeah, okay. Okay, good. I don't think we lost too much. As long as we still fought her in the other location. Which we may have or may not, I don't remember. Come on. Big scream. Um, where are you? She's in the freaking wall. Of course she is. Boo. Hate when they spawn on the wall. Come on. Ah, now I gotta wait for her to turn red again. But anyways, that the PS2 horror game where you have to talk into the microphone to tell the character what to do. Lifeline, yeah, I think that's it. Oh, I could have shot her again. Crap. I saw her turn red again for a moment there. Like literally everything, like dodge left, fire, fire. Did I get her? Can't see because she's... I got less points this time. Hope you're happy, game. Giving me less points. I don't crash again. Yeah, you have to tell her what to do. You could have conversations with her too. I heard like... I think I want to go this way. Do I though? The doll room like labeled anywhere? I think this might be where I want to go. Apparently you can even tell, for some reason, one of the commands is to tell her to bark like a dog, and she will actually respond to it. I don't know who decided to... They made the conscious decision to program that into the game, but it's in there. Could this be it? Is this the doll room? It is the doll room. But she ain't in here. The guide lied to me. Is it because I didn't, like, trigger the bells ringing? Let's see, you get the diary, da-da-da. Get to the room with the doll. During your way there... Wait... It says to go where you hid from the bloody kimono girl, which I thought was in here. Because then you get the key to go this way. I don't know. Maybe in here? Oh, here we go. Alright. Alright. I dare ya. I dare to swing on me. Go for it. Oh, okay. Come on. I could take it. Come on. Don't be a coward. Aw, come on. Do it. Do it. Do it, you bum. Wow, she really does not want to swing on me today. Come on. Did she just not do it this time? Okay. Oh, here we go. She's already standing. Okay, never mind. I guess she just doesn't do it this time. Fine. Oh, but that does like no damage. You're gonna take forever. Do I have the Oh, let's yeah, that's fine. It's really annoying that she's not. She's not taking the opportunity to turn red at any point. There she goes, finally. Yeah, that's right. I got all those bonuses. It's funny because the guide said when it gets dark, you're gonna want to use the see ability to find her. But it literally, like, you have a heat meter that shows you the general direction she's in. Got him! Dang, I could've got her again, too. Come on, come at me, I dare you. Scream. Coward. So you barely get any points if it's not like a critical shot. In fact, didn't you say that was one of the complaints about this one? That it took like too long to fight the ghost sometimes? So I mean, that makes me curious about trying the other games, because I feel like the combat idea is cool that you use the camera, but I do feel like it could be improved upon. So I'm kind of curious to see where they took it. Because I would totally be down for, like, if they were just more aggressive, so it's, like, dangerous, but, like, it's kind of just moving along the fight a little bit faster. Okay, so we fought her in a couple places. I've never been in here, apparently. Oh, no, this goes outside! Don't walk through, don't walk through! Holy crap, they almost got me again. I'm in a safe state right now, just for safety. I'm not trying to save scum, I'm only doing this because the game's crashed twice tonight. And if I get to an actual safe spot, I'll use that instead. Okay, let me see where the guide says you're supposed to run into her again. The entrance on the first floor. Go there now. Check the shelves next to the door you just entered. Okay. Is the entrance on the first floor labeled on the map? What do you mean entrance on the first floor? What does that mean? Maybe they meant where you came from underground. It's not really the... I wouldn't call that the Oh! This is the entrance. I hope they mean, by entrance, they mean the one that's here, that's blocked off. Hopefully. Okay, so we just have to go... Let's see. The right, and then straight through. There should be stairs right there. If this door is not locked. God damn it. Of course they would make me go the long way. Oh wait. You could just go around it. That door is really just broken to be an inconvenience. But like a minor inconvenience. It's really locked from both sides. It's really funny when a door breaks in such a way that you just can't go through it at all. Rather than the door being broken so that it doesn't lock. Which is usually when a door is broken, that is... The state of it is that it's just open. Wait, down. Yeah, that's where we want. There might even be a save. Yep. Makes more sense for something like that to happen with sliding doors than hinged doors. I don't know that that was a sliding door that was broken, though. It was like a metal one. Maybe it was. No, because in that case I would agree with you, because I've literally dealt with broken sliding doors in this home that no longer could slide open or shut. And it was a big pain in the butt. Lean girl. Yeah, you better give me points for that. She's running for the entrance, so maybe when we defeat her here, either we'll get the key to help our sister, or maybe it'll finally open the entrance, or both. We hear her. She's in here, I guess. Or is she like over here? Oh. Yeah, this is the entrance. I bet you she's in here, because this room was always weird. No. Damn it. This is the entrance, and we did see her run this way. See what it said again? Check the shelves next to the door you just entered. The shelves next to the door. Oh, that's a shelf? Oh. Okay. Well, they sure got me with that one. Scream. Do a big scream. Oh! I just barely caught that. I'm about to say, why are you doing a scream but not turning red? Look at her go. But she's not picturable. What's the point of being a ghost if you're not picturable? They just... I almost wanted to try taking the picture anyways. Scream. Big scream? Yes. No! I didn't have a charge. Crap. I was trying to do my charge shot, but I didn't have enough built up. Maybe I could just take a pic- Oh, god damn it. I was about to say, maybe I could just take a picture of her when she's running like that, even though it doesn't look like you have any runes. But she didn't give me a chance to. We don't all have ectoplasm built for the camera. I mean, she clearly does when she feels like it. Give me a key or something. Key? The jingling stopped. I feel like they're gonna make us have to go to that other location again. Maybe the game crashed. There is another location listed in the guide here. Let's see. Last location, the deluxe tatami room. Okay, at least it's an actual named room. So that way I can use the map to help find it. So let's see. Deluxe tatami. Here it is. Okay, that's not even that far away. That's right, deluxe. That's only if you pre-ordered this specific tatami room. These chapters have been getting longer and longer. This whole chapter has taken more than We've been streaming for 2 hours. So what I'll probably do is I think this chapter is coming close to an end. This is chapter 7. Man, I thought I was closer to the ending than this. But that'll probably be a good place to this is the wait, to the right. Okay. So she's somewhere in here. Probably this wasn't opening before. Nope. Oh, okay. It was her. I wish they would like try to attack you the first time. Where'd she go? I have to go find her again? You hear her crying. Oh. Big scream, man. And big scream, big scream. No whammies, no whammies. Whoa, it's not working. I think I disconnected my controller for a split second. Good timing, Jay. Come on. No whammies and... Do it! You jerk. Do a big funny... There we go. Yes! 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 Oh, this is the boss fight too. Look at how much... I did so much, like, so many hits on her there and she barely took any damage. I did say no whammies. I'm gonna upgrade to a slightly better film type. I don't know if I had a charge, so I didn't... Oh, I did have a charge. Yes! Yes, get wrecked! Yes. Oh my god, we're getting so many points. This is epic. Didn't get fatal frame. I can't believe we got fatal frame twice in a row there. That was awesome. And we triple comboed it. It was right there. Oh, I didn't get my camera out fast enough. Crap. Oh, we want to play it safe. I saw her right in front of me, but I couldn't get my camera out quickly. Alright. We got a decent amount of points off of that, though.
Give back my brother.
Give me back my brother. Something is on the ground where the girl's spirit appeared. Bell key! With the crimson cord, the girl must have dropped it. Red speckled crystal. Oh, we haven't gotten one of these in a while. This is a long list on the ground. Is this Santa's nice and naughty list? Yeah. Speaking of deluxe film, let's switch off of that now. Before I forget. This isn't even my best film. I have 90, and then I have 0 film, which I only have 3 shots of, which apparently I was supposed to find more of according to the guide, but I don't know where that is, and I'm not gonna go out of my way to find it. But we can now go rescue our sister. Oh, you know what? Save. Because I got so much points off of that, and I don't want to freaking crash to take all the points away. Let me see, actually. How many points do we have? 55,000! Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm gonna upgrade my, I'm gonna max out my blast. My Sonic 3D Blast ability. And then even on top of that, I could upgrade the 0 once. See if that ends up being worth anything. I haven't been really bothering with the other abilities anyways. And I've already maxed out my 3 basic functions. Alright. Now my blast will be even more powerful. It's cool to see people actually will show up for a late stream. I guess it kind of makes sense because, you know, not everybody has the same time zone or schedule. It was a little bit of an experiment. Wasn't sure if I was going to do it or not, but I was like, you know what, let's do it. Let's see. So... Oh, she's up here, I think. Hello? Who said that? Maybe this was the room with the zero film and I need to check more thoroughly. Oh yeah, I don't think I even came over here. There's actually something nearby. Uh-oh. Whoa, hello. How's it going? Oh, she ducked under. Oh, what? She ducked like an RE4 villager. Did you see that? That was nasty. Who are you? Crap, I pressed the wrong button. I don't know why she was still glowing red. I don't know why that was a fatal frame, but okay, I'll take it. Hell yeah. Get her. She's gonna duck again like a RE4 villager? Come on. Yeah, you tried. You really tried. Get out of here. Get out of here with that nonsense. That's an illegal move and you know it. Oh, we got her. Nice. Optic blast. Hyper Viper beam. Damn, how many points did we get off of that, I wonder? Let's see. Decent amount. Like 10,000. Oh, here she is. We should be able to let sister out now. Wait. Wait, she's not down there. Around this way? No, that's where I came from. Wait, crap. Sister, I'll find you. Oh, she's in here. So the door's right here. There we go. I don't see Mayu in the room. How convenient. Whenever we finally get the key to wherever she is always gone already. Green Diary 5. Itsuki, I pray that you read this. I can't stay in this village any longer. I told Ye and Se that I would come for them on the day of the ceremony. After they make it out of the village, I'll take care of them, don't worry. By the way, in the guide, the person said Chapter 7, Sai, because the name of this chapter is Sai, and they said, what a bad name for a chapter. When I get them out, I'll come back for you next. Ryozu Munukata. I don't think it's a bad name, except all the other ones had more interesting titles, and this one's just the name of the main ghost, I guess. Bound Diary. If we perform the Crimson Sacrifice, then Ye and Se will not need to go through with the ritual. But if our ritual fails, they will be the only ones left for the next sacrifice. I have to get Ye and Se out of this village. The horror has to stop. There has to be another way. I cannot let Ye and Sai suffer like this. The old passageway under Kuraha Shrine has been sealed ever since some twins tried to escape through there long ago. The ceremony master said that they were killed by a cave-in during their escape. Concerned, the ceremony master sealed the old tree which enshrines the remaining. Although the path is sealed, a passageway still leads out. Opening the seal should make it possible to leave the village. The pinwheel keys that open the seal have been handed down through the families of 4 veiled priests. I was able to find the pinwheel for this family in the storehouse. After passing through a passageway, you will only have to run through the forest and remember to never look back. But will those two have the willpower necessary? So we need to go back to the storage area. A diary, a small stone tablet, and crystal. Oh, I forgot to radio the fluorite. I forgot to use the radio on the other one we found.
Through here, we can get out of the village.
What you say? Uh-oh. Invincible ghosts which like to kill you instantly. At least it doesn't seem to be after us at the moment. Music abruptly stops. Hello. She was doing her funny walk.
Mayu?
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
What's happening to me? But no matter what happens, I'll forgive you.
Whoa.
Mayu. Don't leave me.
Of course I won't leave you behind. I kept looking for you. Now let's get out of here.
I just realized I haven't done my Duolingo and it's almost midnight. Oh, chapter 8, Half Moon, and we just automatically left that place.
It's beginning. Hurry. We need to get to the old tree.
We need to get to an old tree? Hang on a second. Mediocre.
Yep. Yeah. You.
You. That. 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 Mediocre. Oh, that's a weird one. You. You. Oh, crap. Pressed the wrong thing. Big unit. That's what I meant. Bum, bum, bum. Alright. Luckily there's a safe spot right here. We have our sister back with us. It seems like it's getting pretty close to a climax. Let me, real quick, check and see how much left we have of this game. It might be just enough for one more stream. Fatal... I almost typed Fatal Fury. Let us see. Fatal Fury. I mean, Fatal Frame. Oh, we haven't listened to those radios. I should just... that would be a good thing to have playing while I'm doing this. Multitasking. It's like delicious candy or ADD, OCD, all the other ones. Wow, there's a lot here. Not our responsibility. We don't know these people. We don't know these people nothing. Damn, apparently there is still like 4 hours of game left. No, like 3 hours. There's like 3 hours of game left. So I might not be able to stream Friday. If I am, we could finish it then. Or... Because the late stream was cool, I liked it, I like people showed up, but I know it's still one of those things I can't run for too late. So I feel like I'm gonna want to... I need at least another 3 to 4 hours stream to finish this, it looks like.
Together. So... Yeah,
So it might be like Friday or Saturday. What about that red speckled crystal? What is it speckled with? Tomato sauce?
I'm dirty. Help me. Help me.
See, so this so this is a recording of that ghost we fought. It was scared of the dark. I just wish, I feel like that there's more opportunity for like these crystal memory message things to like have a little more interesting information about the different ghosts we run into. Because usually what happens is like, okay, we see this ghost lady, this girl is scared and she's scared of the dark. And there's dire entries saying she's scared and scared of the dark. We see in the battle she's scared and she's scared of the dark. And then we get the crystal at the end. And then it's just a recording of her saying she's scared and she's scared of the dark. And it's just like, damn, I wish there was a little bit more substance so that you had more of a reason to look forward to each little, like, bit of storytelling. Something that I think a lot of horror games, when done really well, it's really interesting. Like, you have the... like Resident Evil, you have the story told during the gameplay and the cutscenes, and then you have stories told in the text that you find and the diaries and the documents that are left behind. I don't know, like that to me is more interesting. Like when there's it gives you more of a reason to want to pick these up and read them and or listen to them. What would count for a lot though? What if these came out of a Wii remote? I mean, that would be cool. It's just kind of a creepy... I think there was a lot they could do with the Wii remote in terms of like, you're in a room and that's where you hear the ghost noises coming out of the Wii remote. That could be pretty creepy. I mean, if we get to playing somehow, if we could play Fatal Frame 4, the one that Suda did on the Wii, if we could get a really good emulation of that working with the Wii remote and everything, that would be really cool. But, I think this is probably a good place. There's a couple chapters left. From what I'm looking at, I should be able to finish it in another, like, 3 to 4 hours. So I think I'll just save... I want to knock it out in one more stream, so either Friday or Saturday, depending on my schedule. I think that's when we'll finish this up. But I want to stream tomorrow still, if I feel up to it, so I'll probably have to pick another random game. But that's it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. Hope you have a good night, and I'll catch all of you later. See ya. Join the Discord if you want. If you're not in there already, bye bye.